have another poem for you. It's called You Stole Me. I Became a Crab in a Barrel. You stole me from sunlit skies filled with warm blowing winds that covered the open sky. You took me without warning. You stripped me of fresh breathing clothes that were laced with multi bright colors that were woven together from the hands of my culture. Fabrics that protected my cocoa melon skin and that was surrounded by the sun. A culture filled with massive amount of rare possessions and precious jewels and healthy soil. And in a world filled with ancient and distant memories, memories that belong only to me and to my family. Yet somehow you believe it was deserving of you to take what was not yours on your evil journey of pillaging. You took from me the only world I would ever know and forced me to go to a place I could never imagine. There were no sunlit skies or warm blowing winds, as you professed to yourself from a little Bible verse that what you did was not a sin, while you snatched and kidnapped all of my kin. You obliterated my identity as if I was never born and forced me to live your ideas and your wants in a place that would only make you grow. You then gave me a label to meet your needs, a stereotype, something that confused all of my thinking. I survived. As you stripped all of the human that was so carefully formed in me, my intellect was never heard, and my words were forced out. And my words were not expected, no accepted. My language was lost in a world of ignorance, and my prayers were beaten out as you added your own. And as I accepted words I did not know. So what do? I survive. I live, if only for the next moment, in order to find my lost soul. But that was not possible because my soul could never be found. So I assimilate and I cowered. I become a sponge of your system. I become part of your existence. I exist only but to function. I become a clone to your thinking as I emulate your mind. I trust no one. There is no relief of ever breathing again, and no belief of ever going back to who I once were. I survive. All faith is gone. There is nothing left inside of me. There are no brothers or sisters who look like me. They don't exist in my mind. There's no self-love and no self-worth. There is no God. God doesn't exist, for I am God. I become my maker. I forget who I was and what made me. I become an empty entity. I become a tradition. My only focus is self-preservation and only my satisfaction. I become that being who brought me here to a place where I learned the skill of what pure evil of surviving really is. Yet somehow I will find a corner in the confines of my mind and salvage some small piece of my beginning, of my original existence, as I sojourn my way to the top of the barrel.